Well, sure, you can send an e-card or buy something at the store, but why not make your own greeting card? It may be easier than you think. Tiffiney Beffort is here with some great tips on how to do that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I love this because I think it makes it more personal when you have a card that you give that you can say you made. And it's not easy, but it's not hard. So let's learn how to do it, okay?
All right.
Okay, so what are we making first?
We're making a thank you card.
Okay, so if you obviously buy a simple card first as like a base.
Right, you have your cardstock that's already embossed, or it's already scored into a card.
Okay.
So then I pre-cut cardstock into pieces that will cut into making a flower.
So we have these little squares that you cut off, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to actually make a flower by cutting using the stencil.
Right, this is called a die.
A die, okay. So how do you do it?
We'll put this onto the Cuttlebug.
Okay, now what is the Cuttlebug? I want to know. What's that green thing over there?
This is the Cuttlebug. This will emboss or cut paper. So
you don't need to like hand cut it because I have no skill in that area.
Neither do I, and it would take entirely too long. So we put the dies through the Cuttlebug, and these are going to make beautiful flowers.
It helps. I'll hold it down for you. There we go. So that was easy.
It was. And then we have...
And there you go.
These lovely flowers that we're going to pop out of here. And these are cut completely out. Takes just a second to pop.
You need the tools too.
You need some tools.
Okay, so when you make handmade cards, do you need to invest in the Cuttlebug and these tools?
You do. There are other brands, but the Cuttlebug is my favorite. And see, now we have a flower.
And that's beautiful. And no one could ever cut that perfect and symmetrical, so you need the tools.
You do need the tools.
So this is what it ends up looking like. You have all these pieces, and you use a tack or what?
You use a pretty little brad. Stick it through.
Brad.
And the brad.
Not a tack, that might hurt your finger.
It might. Brads come
here, poke your finger.
Brads come in all different shapes and sizes and colors, and then you just pop it all together.
There you go.
And you have your little flower.
And it's beautiful. And you also have a couple other things that you embossed, added some dimension to, and cut out.
So this has been embossed and cut.
It looks beautiful. And then you glue it on. Do you like a certain adhesive?
I do, I do.
Is this your favorite?
This is called Zip Dry. It's a lot like what you used, rubber cement. So if you get a little bit on, you can just rub it off just like rubber cement. It doesn't have the same sort of odor though.
And you like to layer?
I do. It gives it a little dimension, a little added class, if you will, a little added
style. Where'd you learn your technique? Where'd you learn this?
I have taken some wonderful classes locally, and I live in Shawnee, and so I've taken some classes there. My favorite place to go is a place called the Stampers Inc.
The Stampers Inc. Is that where all the professionals go?
It is.
Not just the hobbyists. They're enthusiasts. They do it the real way.
The real way. They have really affordable classes and people who know what they're doing and are happy to help you.
And you just made that in, what, a few minutes?
Just a couple minutes.
Just a couple minutes. And it looks beautiful. Now here is the end result. We can focus on that. As you can see, it is
took a little more care with that one.
You took more care with
a little more care with that one.
You were under pressure of, like television constraints.
There were no cameras.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder. And it looks so cute. Do you have to put something like protective if you're going to mail these?
Just a regular envelope.
Regular envelope, and they don't fall apart?
They do not.
Well, if you use the right glue.
If you use the right glue. If you use Zip Dry, that's right.
And you have an event coming up?
I do. I'm going to be at the Shawnee, the St. Joseph Church Craft Bazaar, and it's in October.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And this is very cute.